Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we are just a giddy couple in love that loves reacting to some Genshin Impact.
Yes, and it's part 4 of our Fontaine journey.
Yeah, and a murder has happened.
Yes.
And so, yeah, we got a murder mystery now.
Yeah.
Genshin style. If you want early free access, you want to see our full uncut reactions on another channel. That's, that's the bit I get into. But you already see the full reactions here. That's what's the benefit of these cutscene journeys, that we can show the whole thing. That's great. But you do get early access, ad-free, a month ahead over on our Patreon. Links in the description of the video. We have early access here. It's not ad-free, but you still get a month ahead. Hit the join button if you want to do that. But either way, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah,
let's do this.
Let's do it. Yeah. It's okay. It's just Paimon.
How come he's not in chains?
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
It wasn't an accident. It was a murder.
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself.
I would imagine so.
Mm-hmm.
How could this happen? And poor Cal.
You're a shitty magician, that's why.
I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
It's hard to say. Ouch.
Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me.
Now your sister, she could be a murderer.
I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion.
And that
I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Okay, Sherlock Holmes.
Paimon bought them when we were reading them.
Oh my god!
Earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
The best ever.
Paimon used her own savings to buy them.
I think Paimon could be more adorable. Oh my gosh. That is
I
great.
think they look cute on you, Paimon. You have good taste.
I never knew I needed this.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, she could be the killer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is Paimon gonna wear this the rest of the time?
Please.
Yeah.
Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh,
Ooh,
well,
pointing the finger at Lynette already.
I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
If we're gonna defend you, we have to know.
Our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighed in the trial. 'Tis truly a pity.
You can come up with new
As
tricks,
a
dude. It's
magician,
fine.
our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it.
Glad you say it that way.
We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case!
Precious.
Mm-hmm.
Just precious.
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
We're lineal. That's true.
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Well, we're already involved.
What do you mean?
And Lenny's our friend because we make friends very easily.
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Lenny's assistants named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him.
So if he was a dick and lazy, it would have been okay that he died.
Setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
But why was Cal inside? Ah.
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident.
Exactly.
If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
Which is what the killer wants.
Have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends.
Ooh, Paimon already distancing herself.
We've known each other for a little while.
Half an
So
afternoon.
in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys.
We're good judges of
No,
character.
There's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know
Jaded.
that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
So, yeah.
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
I said it was already cut a little bit. I'm just looking where the rope snapped.
Whoa. Look! This bit is made from different material. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
Like a type of flash cotton?
So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then...
That's super clever. To the,
Wait,
I thought it was
Yeah.
like someone like cut the rope a little bit and then the flash thing hit it. And
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
but if someone specifically made this rope, then okay, then where'd you get the rope from?
I see that you're
That's the biggest
investigating
question.
the area. Well, it just so happens
Seal
that
door?
I'm interested too. If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, all right?
we don't have too many thoughts yet.
Except that you forgot to burn the ring of fire. Damn you.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
Find the thud.
That makes sense. So, what do you
I
make
can't
of
take you
it?
seriously, Paimon.
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice, Lynette perhaps, jumping atop the water tank or something like that.
Why wouldn't she then fall
When
with the water tank?
pyrotechnics went off, she
Yeah.
cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
No, you're a shit
Except
detective.
it wasn't cut.
Wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Then when the water tank tried to swing up it in that case, there you go.
Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
Please tell me you're the attorney
Let's
we're going up
rewind
against.
Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
Strange sound during the Maddox show. Noted.
Hello there. What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list. Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself. Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us.
No, we'll keep it a secret.
It's of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Do all the women look
The
alike?
investigation team has some new findings.
They mentioned
Turns
same
out there's
age,
an
but-
issue with the
Yeah.
random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're
So
helping
the
Lydia
machine
and
might be
Lynette
in on
with
it.
their side of the investigation.
They rigged the machine.
What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Let us worry about that, buddy. Just tell us what's
Then
wrong.
he used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared.
But that was the only number that would have
We
appeared.
thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
Not Linny. The killer.
That much checks out. Lenny reserved our seats for us too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Yeah, again, let us worry about that.
Even though it's bad for Lenny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Okay, you got some mysterious
Secret
thugs with you.
service?
Yeah.
You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Well, you're right on the more about that one.
Was it the fake
but
glasses and mustache?
Who are you?
Gives away that we're not from Fontaine.
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it. Spina di Rosula
If we're gonna
does it.
get protection, we're gonna hire Diha.
Navia have the honor of being its renowned
Navia.
president.
Okay.
Hello.
Though those who
Miss
play by
Navia.
our rules call me boss.
Yeah, won't be calling you
I'm
boss.
Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle
Shouldn't you be Silver?
daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the name?
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
Second generation
My
president?
apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Like that. Navia.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
Exactly.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand. That's right.
Another amateur
I've
detective.
always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Good.
Really?
Okay.
We think
Help
so
us out.
too. That's why we're looking for clues now.
Happy butt wiggle.
Mm-hmm.
But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Okay.
Farina was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she? But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
True.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her. All right.
Good job.
I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does.
And I'm the boss.
You won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
No.
Well?
And why would that be?
Because it makes it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside. Something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated.
See, Silver and Maloose? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact.
Well said.
And if that can be done, boss,
Old
then-
man gravelly voice.
All right, that's quite enough, Maloose. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
Aw, she just wants to hang out.
That's more like it.
I think you missed the point, Paimon.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I
Quite
have
right.
nothing to add.
Oh,
He's a man of mystery.
alrighty then.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lenny's tricks. Thanks!
So that's what you're really after.
Sorry, but no one can freely
Secret
enter
to his
or
tricks.
exit the Opera
Yep.
House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes, after the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on. I doubt there was much opportunity then, either.
How can you be so sure,
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But
Aww.
still, I did not
Got the
abandon
bum
my post,
assignment.
and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave.
So the killer was already here.
We Melusines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So,
Melusines?
it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here. Alright, thank you for your help. This will be useful info.
What if they left via the roof?
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
You've arrived. this? Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel.
True crime
If
detective.
you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
Oh.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and we'll be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Actually, I would. Just you.
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
There's another box inside this one.
Exactly. All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
You're not learning about magic.
There's a passageway under the magic box.
These passages into 2
I
boxes
knew
together.
you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction. I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Right! You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end!
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect.
Ah. But what about
My
you stumbling out?
assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
Dressing up as
I
me.
was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting!
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins.
Mhm.
All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all worked!
Because you're the only twins
Every detail
in the
you
world,
revealed
the
was
universe.
more amazing than the last!
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened. If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime.
Yeah,
They'd have to know how it works.
Exactly.
I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime.
A fellow magician?
So Lenny
Who
and
taught you
Lynette
this
were
trick?
not permitted to stay here.
Or did you come up with it
I'll
yourself?
escort them back up.
He said he's the only one that can
Yes,
pull it
of
off.
course, no need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
What's this?
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a
Mmm.
Huh?
Grappling hook.
There's all kinds of odds and ends here.
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
She just loves to make notes.
Mm-hmm.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Oh, Paimon knows! It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear? And here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish. It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
Some great acting there by Paimon.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right?
So somewhere she's naked?
The clothes are here, but she's
Guess so.
nowhere to be found.
Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them?
So is it her?
This is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
What
That
was
would
it
be
about
interesting.
Halsey, she's a painter. She was just starting to get notoriety.
It seems
That's
someone
what they
could
said
fit
about
them
her.
here.
She felt pressure to go to the
This have
opera
been the
house.
suspect's escape route?
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space
I
would
think you're onto
be
something,
too
beautiful.
narrow.
It seems like
There are
the audience member is the...
out of here.
Or she might have kidnapped the other
Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that down.
people. But maybe she just had this way for her to disappear. She used that other disappearances so she would get away.
Yeah?
Seems
To like
we're just about done
create
investigating
suspicion?
down here.
Yes. Let's head back up.
I don't know why you have to go murder somebody.
Well, we've ascertained
Yeah,
the
that's
state of the
true.
crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns. Seems to me that there are several things that don't add up here.
True.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
So, what did the guards
50
say?
lashings.
Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement. The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
The plot thickens.
Indeed.
Yep.
Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable. No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Lenny and Lynette.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Charges and then trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
That's right.
That's how it works,
This is how a
Paimon.
trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice we'll hear statements from both sides.
I can hear the Oratrice like
That's
full
right.
name.
This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the Oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the Oratrice has its own will, and is a judge in its own right.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. And not that this has ever happened anyway.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the Oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the Oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually decides? Paimon thought Neuvillette called the shots.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment, which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Huh? Why?
But Paimon's hungry.
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
I'm ready to
jury
break out
pool.
at any time.
Doesn't seem like there's a jury.
Whoa!
Not judged by a jury of your peers, just judged by the Chief Justice and
AI.
or
That
yeah,
said,
the
are these
Oratrice.
fighting food?
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced
There will be
nutrition.
no vegan options.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too.
Oh,
I mean, what better way to properly
You
feature
torture
our
Paimon.
findings than
Yeah.
with some tea and sweets?
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea. Just kidding. Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
Very noble of you, Paimon.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
For I'm Navia.
Huh? Here? But how?
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Okay, she's got snacks hidden away somewhere.
yeah.
All right. I like this murder mystery for Genshin, and like also the revealing of how they did the trick. That's fun because then it's just like they're not coming up with some bullshit explanation like magic trick or something, you know? Like, I mean, they actually had to think it through and come up with a real magic trick. I don't know if they pulled it from somewhere or if they just made this magic trick themselves, but either way, it was impressive.
I am really curious how this is going to all get resolved.
Yeah.
Because at least today, the facts seem to be pointing towards Halsey making herself disappear.
Mm-hmm.
But you brought up a really good point in terms of like, but why would she kill someone? Theoretically, that isn't necessary at all to have disappeared herself.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, distraction. So like true magician, look over here while I'm doing something over here.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. But it's, I mean, like still to do something that winds up in a death feels pretty overkill.
Yeah, and then the whole thing with the rope, someone planting that, because I mean, there's one thing if it was an accident and she was trying to escape and it just happened that the guy, like, you know, because the pyrotechnics or whatever, the guy died. And she never intended that. There's another thing, though, for have the rope that like catches on fire like that. Why aren't they? I don't understand why they're not asking. I mean, maybe let's talk about this next point, but like my first question would be like, where'd you get this rope?
Yeah, definitely.
Where did you buy it? Who supplied it? Was it, did you buy it yourself and you supplied the rope and everything? Or was it supplied like by the opera house? I mean, so that'd be my first question.
The other person that would seem like the most likely candidate to me would be someone like a producer. Or if like their stage manager and their box office are one and the same, because somebody behind the scenes who is sort of responsible for orchestrating everything may in fact be the same person who would get the rope as well as who would assign the seats. And so then maybe within that, there's a suspect.
Yeah. I could see that. Paimon with her glasses, like her
It's
detective
great.
glasses and mustache. Oh my gosh. That was really funny. And then like one time she had like the hypnotized like look with the glasses. Like, oh, I can just Paimon's brain's hurting.
I also love how seriously she's taking this. Like, she's really dedicated to the part. She's making sure that they write down everything to think about it later.
Yep.
I'm sure they'll be set aside some time for thinking after snacks.
Yes.
But yeah, I just never in a million years did I imagine I would see Paimon in that face mask, but it's exactly what we needed.
What'd you think of Navia?
Navia. I like her intelligence.
Yeah.
I like her. I mean, she's making snacks for Paimon, so like she's already won over Paimon for sure. I find her interesting. I don't have like a strong sense of like or dislike at this point. I'm more towards the like, but it's not like I'm like, ooh, like hooked in, you know. It's more so like she's interesting, but I still need a little bit more, I think.
Yeah, good entrance, interesting character, but yeah, I'd agree. Like she didn't stand out like Lady Farina. I'm like, I go, okay, I like her right away.
Lady Farina makes an impression.
Yes, she does. So it'll be interesting to see how much she helps out during this and if she has any hidden motivations.
Yeah, I'm also curious to get a little more of Silver. Like Silver's personality just interests me because man of few words, but then all of a sudden he's like, I'm ready to bust out. You want me to break you out? I'll break you out.
Yeah.
So he just, you know, I'm curious to get a little more sense of him too.
Let us know your thoughts about this down below in the comments. And if you want early free access for our Genshin Impact reactions, get a month ahead. Check out our Patreon. Links in the description of the video. Thanks so much for watching Genshin Impact with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.